Alright, this is going to be the updated Rogue Guide 4.13. The best weapon to do it with, in my opinion, will be a 308 DMR. Whether that's the SR25, the RSAS, whatever you really want. You can probably get away with some 5.56 gun, but a lot of the 5.56 guns are more expensive and the bullets are not as good, as we all know. So I would recommend the SR25 or the RSAS, but again, if that's too pricey, you can come to Skier at level 2 and get an RFB for 2 gas analyzers, which is 30 to 35k. So that's definitely a very cheap alternative to something like an SR or an RSAS. And all you really need is just a scope of your preference, really. Whether that's a Monstrum, Bravo, Valde. And something that has zoom, though, for sure. Because with the recent removal of Voodoos and Razors from the traders, they are almost triple the price of what traders used to be. So you can use something like an LK, whatever you want. Would probably recommend a suppressor too. Doesn't have to be the top of the line suppressor, just something to help mask where your shots are coming from to other players. And then finally, you have the cheapest alternative, which would be a VPO with 366, or sorry, 366 AP, which is also super cheap, 180 per reset. Again, all you would need is a scope of some sort and probably slap a little suppressor on it. This will be going with the video. M62s or M80s will get the job done. AP will get the job done. You can probably get away with 5.6A1 because it has a tracer and you can see where your bullets are going there. But those are the guns I would recommend if you're going to do this. And then the stims we're going to be using, depending on your spawn, is going to be these 3. If you spawn sort of closest, you can just use SJ6. If you spawn far, you can combine these 2 together. And really, you don't even need a Meldonin. I just typically pop one every raid to level my immunity skill. So to be honest, these are the only 2 you're going to need. But for the sake of the video and going quick, we are going to pop all 3. Side note, if you do use Trimadol, you will want to bring food and water with you. So let's hop into it. So I do recommend, if you get a bad spawn, as in Southern Road, right beside the island, I would probably reset. This is going to be one of the best spawns for the rogues, which is perfect. So since we're close, we're just going to pop SJ Meldonin just to level up immunity skill. If you do spawn here, though, careful, because there's another spawn like literally right there that you'll be able to see players within the first 4 or 5 seconds of the raid. So again, if you do get a bad spawn, Southern Road, the island, or even the chalets, I would probably reconsider coming to farm the rogues. Or you can still come do it and hopefully just third party or shoot the other people in the back who are already clearing them out first. So the way I like to do it for patch 13 is going to be to come in off the right side, I guess, technically. I'm sure a lot of you guys remember last wipe that Northern Road or Northern Checkpoint was super common. And now it seems you only get that extract if you spawn all the way back over there. Sound like somebody's on the rocks up there, which I'm not really sure how they'd be there. But this is where I like to start the rogue route from. It's gonna be right up here. It should work for Bear and USEC. Okay, well, you would shoot that one first. I'm not really sure why he's there unless somebody already killed him. Shoot that one. Then we're gonna come to this gate. Okay. Well, I would shoot that one, but he's already dead. Then we can shoot that one. He ate it. And you can shoot the one on the gun as well. He ate that as well. Okay. So after you would shoot those 2, I would check that one, but he's already dead. Man, somebody. This is a very interesting raid. But even if they're here or not, it'll still be the same. So you want to shoot this one on the gun there. And you come over here, pop that one on the gun. Pop that one on the gun. And then pop that one on the gun. As you can see, even after I already hit them, they won't aggro you from this far away. So once you kill those 4, Gonna come along the blue fence on this side over here. And I'm sure a lot of you guys also remember they used to peek this, but I haven't seen one do it this wipe yet. Depending on when you shoot that front one, this one will be here. And if he's not there, he's already going to be back on his gun. See? So those are the front two right there. And then we're going to continue to go along this way. Kill the AI scav. So again, you can check here to make sure no other ones on building 1 hopped on his turret. You can also give building 1 a quick scan if you want. If you whiff the front 2 kills like I did, you can check again to see if they're back on their guns. Sometimes they like to swap guns. So they're not there. I did forget grenades, but you can bring grenades if you want to play it super safe. Because sometimes there is a group of 3 or 4 that will roam. I've seen them right through this door. I've seen them outside that building, and I've seen them over there as well, and in the middle. Pretty much they can be anywhere. You can toss a nade over this wall and see if they aggro. I don't got a nade, so we're gonna check. They're not here. You can check your normal loot spawns right there if you have the key. Oh, that's not a key, sorry. The key is right there. Run up top, check your normal loot spawns. Boom. Should have tool spawns all along that railing, but we're gonna if you didn't whiff the shot to the front like I did, you would have already killed this gunner. But just to make sure no other rogues hopped on, we're gonna Alt D to peek this gun here. Again, same with that group out here. They can be around here, so this is where a nade would come in handy. But as long as he's not there, you should be good to run across. It is very rare, but they can peek over this. Very, very, very rare, but you know, just to check. This is that key I was talking about. If you have the key, you can loot that. You're running through building 2 here. Food spawns, tool spawns, all on these shelves. That rogue's on the roof. Don't worry about him. Again, same with that group of 3 to 4. They can be out here. Throw a nade if you have it. If not, just go peek it. We're going to shoot that one on the gun. If he's there, it's a free kill. He will not aggro. Then you can check the front gun as well to see if any more hopped on the gun. And then what I like to do from here is come on the back of the building and walk up this hill backwards. You can shoot this one on the gun, no problem. And there should be the one on the front of the should be the one on the front of this gun still.
We got locals.
So if he gets off the turret, you kind of just have to play and like do what he's gonna do. Again, this is another very good moment to have a nade. You can throw it in the dipper to get him to run around. You see he's still moving around and whatnot. It's not like he's gonna come to the back of this gun. Okay. Don't do what I did there. That's a perfect example of how they can run and look over the edge. I would recommend not doing that, but I'm recording this video after stream, so I am a little tired. But basically what you want to do with him is just, you know, walk around till he hops on one of the guns. After you deal with him, you can make your way to building 1. You can go loot building 1 or whatever you want to do over there, but as long as you hit the shots when you're at the front of the gate, you killed those 2 gunners. That's typically it. Same with this one, the gunner over there, this gunner and this gunner. If you remember, I whiffed the shot at the beginning. That's why he ran off and he's still alive. But if you don't whiff the shot, they will all be dead. There can be anywhere to 2 to 3 on each roof, but mainly 2. And if at this point you still haven't found the group of 3 to 4, they are either A, not in the raid, or B, they're going to be down in the middle there. So for the most part, the rogue farm now is mainly the roofs. If you want to loot them, you can obviously go up on all the roofs now, but I would probably recommend going up on building 1 first. Whatever roof you know is completely clear, I would go up on that roof first. And then always scan the roofs to make sure, because like I said, anywhere from 2 to 3 can spawn. So once you kill all those, you should be good to go. So farming rogues, this wipe specifically this patch 13, is probably a little harder than last. See, if you just leave him alone, he will eventually reset and hop right back on the turret, and that's a free kill. And that will be all 3 on that roof. All on that roof. I believe 1 is still alive on building, on the far building, but he typically won't mess with you. But that is how I farm rogues this wipe. Hope this helped you out. If you guys have any questions, of course, you can stop by the stream at any time or leave a comment, and I will do my best to get back at you. For extracts, if you spawn close, you're not going to have northern, which kind of sucks. So your best bet is going to be to check if the car is here, which it is. The car will be right there behind that bus, the black car, just like all the other maps have. If you don't have the car, your next closest extract is going to be to run back across that bridge we came along and go extract that path to shoreline, which is going to be right over there. And yeah, that is pretty much it for farming rogues in patch 13. Again, hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did or it helped you out, drop a like, drop a comment, drop a sub. If you have any questions about the run, please feel free to stop by my Twitch. We are live daily, and ask me questions there. I appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
I just hope that someone would love me.